Hey guys, it's quite obvious that Uber is doing unloyal competition here in London, unfair competition to put it this way in London, and I think the only solution right now to for Uber to have fair competition with other companies, other minicab companies and black cab drivers, is for TfL to step in and set a minimum price that Uber can charge and other minicab companies that can charge. For example, I've been a minicab driver for about 8 years now, and other companies that I used to work with before Uber, they used to charge between £2 and £2.50 per mile. And you know what? A lot of their customers, they have an option because it was the same price as a black cab. So if they didn't want to take a minicab, they would just take a black cab because it was the same price. And before Uber, I think it was the market in London, it was very balanced. So as a minicab driver, I used to make, I never had any cash jobs. I rarely had any cash jobs. What I used to do, we used to have contracts with BBC, ITV, NBC, and all these big corporations. So we would go in places like middle of nowhere and pick up their customers, and in places where black cab drivers, you wouldn't find a black cab drivers very easily. But Uber came in and then they just step on black cab driver shoes, which is pretty sad. And they just completely throw out of balance this balance that used to be in the past. So the only solution right now for black cab drivers and other minicab companies to compete with Uber is only if TfL will step in and say, okay, Uber, you need to charge a minimum price of, for example, £2.20, because I think this is what black cab drivers are charging right now, is £2.20 per mile. I might be wrong. So if the customer has the option to take a black cab driver or an Uber driver, this will slice down the profit of Uber, because I know a lot of people, they're not happy with Uber, but they only do it because it's half a price of a black cab. So if people would not have the option of paying half price of what they pay now, I'm pretty sure it will bring the balance back. And also other companies, they will be able to compete with Uber right now in London. But as the things go right now, it's impossible for other companies to compete with Uber. It's just impossible, and because other companies, they have fleets, they have a lot of stuff that they have to pay to, so they cannot compete with Uber. So that's how the things work right now. But honestly, and to be very, very realistic, TfL would never try to do this. They will never try to do things that would kick Uber out of London, or it will slow down Uber, because I think they have a lot of interests. So yeah, that's the truth, the sad truth.